You're goddamn right. Hey everybody, it's Marking Bad, and it's time for my arbitrary subcount video. I'm at about 325. I just randomly decided this was going to be my video because it's been like a month and the Christmas holidays have been crazy, and I hope everybody's had great holidays, however you were choosing to celebrate them. I hope you got your fill of family and socialization and whatever else it is that you decided you needed this Christmas and New Year's season. So, as part of my arbitrary subcount video, I'm going to answer the relatively few questions I received. First one is from Bread and Circuses, who's been taking a hiatus from making videos because, well, he's got important life shit to do. And his question, of course, being Bread and Circuses, was, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? To which I'm going to refer to style.org/unladenswallow/, which has calculated it to be roughly 11 meters per second or 24 miles an hour. I'm sorry, I'm completely a terrible shitlord, and I haven't watched Monty Python in many, many, many years. And that's the best answer I got, man. But there you go, roughly 11 miles an hour. Next up, we have Red Robot, who actually had a multi-layered question, so it's going to take me a sec. What is your favorite color? Bonus points if it's black or blue. Well, it happens to be black because Johnny Cash, the man in black. Who is your favorite B-lister? Minus points if it's a Lauren. It really depends on how you want to frame that. I'm really appreciative of Red and Eclectic making sure that the B-list got started and kept going. I'm appreciative of all of the members for being dissenting voices when it's necessary. There's nothing better than a good debate and challenging preconceived or closely held notions. It's never been a hug box, and I don't think it ever could be. Question 3, if you had to move out of the common Western world, where would you go and why? Ideally, an island that has good internet, lots of solar panels and wind generators, and has something resembling seasonal variation, because I'm not really good with heat. What's my favorite food? It depends. Blue rare steak, I like donairs and kebabs, I like Italian food. Pretty much anything I can fit into the gap between my nose and my chin. What's the worst thing I've ever had to drink? I can drink Buckley's from the bottle. I don't know if there is an answer for that. And if I was forced to pick a persona at gunpoint, what would it be? I think I would make sure that I had that barrel firmly seated in my lips so that the trigger could be pulled and everything would be solved right then and there. Next on the docket, we have Feminism is for no one, or nobody, which I just abbreviate as Fiffin. How much do you love me? That is literally his question, and I only have one response for that.
You know what you are? You are sex bomb, yeah. You're a sex bomb.
The next question comes from Undoomed, and it's, do you get a warm and fuzzy feeling all over when people call you a shitlord? And actually, it's more of a full body high. It's right down to the cockles of my ankles, to badly misquote Dennis Leary. It's everywhere, man. Then we have Noah Levine. We miss you, Noah. Come back. Andy and Fiffin are great as smart teenagers, but never hurts to have another one around. So here's his question: do you think you should give the time of day to feminists who use the not all feminist argument? As I explained in another video, if a feminist sincerely believes that agency is a primary tenet of feminism, and then they insist that somebody is not being a good feminist or not being a true feminist, they're denying agency. So you can point out that contradiction, but other than that, there's not a lot you can do. That's my tactic, though. Next, we have Tommy Gun 13, who's asked if I could do a video where I explain how to cash in white male privilege, because, like many of us, his budget is looking stretched. So, honestly, my solution for that is just to walk down to the patriarchy office, whip out your dick, go, see, it's white and it's a penis, therefore I deserve things, and carry on from there. Make sure that your dues are up to date. That's important. He'd also like to know about the lack of calls for jobs he didn't apply for, because if the patriarchy exists, then how come there's just not random shit being handed to white cis hetero males. Well, I suggest you talk to your local patriarchal union advisor and see if he's got some updates on that. For the last actual question, we have Pop Tart Invasion, who's getting all personal. Wants to know if I'm particularly enthusiastic about sports, games, movies, etc. Always been a big fan of action movies. Totally a cis hetero capital patriarchal whatever the fucky type of thing for me to do. I read books, a lot of books. So far as the sciences and humanities, I'm interested in psychology and philosophy because one examines why the mind works and the other examines how the mind works, or they should examine those things. And I mean, other than that, I just kind of do what I do. I like working with my hands, so I build crap. And then finally, I'd like to just throw something at Dynasty Star and Robert Lytle because they didn't ask any questions, but they showed up and commented. So, hey guys, how you doing? I'm sorry about the lack of videos. Life got in the way. And now we get to the shoutouts portion of the show where I'm going to demonstrate exactly how badly I fail at video editing because I have no idea how to do any of the pop-up shit or whatever it's called on the video. But I'm going to start with something completely unrelated to gender politics or identity politics. Poltergeist OD. It's somebody I've worked with in the past, like legitimately worked with. He's a very, very talented musician, and he's also a completely unserious rapper. And he's funny as fuck. Next up, we have equal rights advocate, or as we know her on the B list, Violet, who is also the artist responsible for Gender Balls cartoons on Facebook. Not very loud in our B list conversations, but good head on her shoulders. Next, we have Kimini Cake. He actually changed his name recently. Hasn't done a lot of videos, but it's a pretty insightful person. He's asked me some really good questions in YouTube comments, and I think he's getting to the point where he's got some important things to say. Taco Salad, token conservatarian. He's part of the reason why I enjoy the B list because he's not coming from a centrist or even nominally leftist cultural libertarian point of view. He's coming from a right-wing cultural libertarian point of view with a minarchist bent to it. Prince Judar, next up. Quite a bright young lady, STEM student, and questions a lot of what's coming out of the SJW camps. Obsidian Media Network, no nonsense, straight to the point, just gets it out there, talks about it, demonstrates what people are missing about especially American interaction in the POC, particularly the black communities. And then we've got a couple of podcasts that I am semi-regularly involved in. The Johnny Fox Show, which primarily I spend most of my time calling Johnny Fox names and questioning his sexuality. And he refers to Canada as America's hat. And then there's the Sandre Guy, and I've been on a number of his podcasts or streams, and we talk about damn near anything. I make a lot of horrible jokes. These are all people you should look into their videos. You should look into following them on YouTube and Twitter. Like I said, I don't know how to do the notation pop-up thing, so I'm just going to include everything in the low bar and give her hell, people. And as is standard in most of these videos, like, share, find me on Facebook and Twitter, or don't. It doesn't matter to me. If you want to participate in a conversation, I'm here. Feel free to leave your hug box or challenge me at any time. It's not anything I'm going to be scared of. So thanks for viewing, and have yourself a wonderful New Year's Eve.